Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 23. It's titled Second Time's the Charm with a question mark. Let's get started. First couple, Chloe and Michael. Chloe met up with a friend named Caesar. She told him that she is not ready for decision day. She told Caesar that, or Caesar, I think she said Caesar, she pronounced it Caesar. She told Caesar that Michael said he is not built for marriage. She told him that she think Michael will say no on decision day. So she starts to cry. She told Caesar that she cannot imagine her life without him, but she doesn't know if they were meant to be. I think Chloe is a bit too dramatic for the cameras. She kind of reminds me of Jasmine from 90 Day Fiancé. I would like for her to bring it down a notch or two. She had sex with Michael way too soon, and now he's treating her like a booty call. Sorry, we learn from our mistakes. All right. Austin. We see Austin talking to his camera. He said he is about to go to the last group meet up and he's nervous. He said him and Becca have been texting for a few times and it went well. So he's hoping that they can laugh and kiki about everything. Becca basically said that at the meetup, she hopes she doesn't give in and take Austin back. She said she has to remind herself that she has to love Austin from afar. She said she wants him to find someone who is better for him. She wants him back so badly. Poor Becca. Emily claims she wants to go out on a good note and not dwell on the past. She will never, ever forget Brennan calling her a negative. She'll never forget that, ever. Okay, it's the group meetup. Orion said hello to Lauren, but she ignored him. I think that's rude. Why couldn't she just say hello back? Okay, she's pissed at him. Just say hello back. Didn't your mother raise you right? Austin showed up. He's looking sad. And he's trying to make us think that he's sad because Becca broke up with him. No, he's sad because Becca made him look like a fool on national TV. That's why he's sad. Becca told Emily that Claire is not coming because she has to work tonight. And negative Emily said, who has therapy this late at night? See, Austin's right. She's negative. But let's understand this together. Emily is calling Claire a liar. I think those two fell out. They were close, but I don't think they talk to each other anymore. Because how come Becca had to tell Emily that Claire wasn't coming? They don't talk. Emily and Claire, they don't talk anymore. I think they broke up their little friendship. So Emily is calling Claire a liar. Emily wants to know why Brennan is not there, but she's trying to do it slick. She asks, why aren't the others here? She means, why isn't Brennan here? Because we know Cameron don't mess around with this show no more. Cameron went on about his business. He probably got another girlfriend, doing his own thing. He want nothing to do with this show. Orion told them that Brennan is not coming because he has to go play softball. Negative Emily said, dedication to the team. Michael talked about how challenging his and Chloe's relationship has been, but they are still together, chucking along. Chloe asked Becca and Austin how they were doing. Austin told everybody that they have been having good texts between them. Becca basically told everyone that she is still in love with Austin and it's hard seeing him, but she wished him the best. And of course, she cries. Becca and Emily gave thanks to Lauren for sending them inspirational books. Orion told Lauren that he holds her in very high regards and she is a very smart and beautiful woman. Lauren said she is happy for the experience. She has learned a lot from it, but she is now checked out. She said she is tired of waiting for follow-throughs from Orion. So she set boundaries and checked out. And she's checked out. She set boundaries and she's checked out. And I don't understand how you set boundaries and you're checked out. If you're checked out, you have nothing else to do with him. You're not texting him, calling him. He's not texting you, calling him. And that's it. There's no boundaries. So you can't be checked out and then have boundaries. Where are the boundaries coming from? Orion said he is trying to wrap his head around the message, the text message that she sent him. And Petty Lauren said, take as long as you want. 9 days, 9 years. She is so bitter. She is butt hurt by Orion. He didn't communicate with her as much as she wanted him to, so now she's in her feelings. Emily said to Lauren, do you want him to? I don't understand what she was talking about. Maybe I missed something, but she said, do you want him to? Want him to what? I didn't get what she was saying. But Lauren said, I don't care. Orion said, it seems like it's not true. And I agree with Orion. She does care. She's scared and she's making an ass out of herself. She needs to just keep it cool. Just keep it cool. If he says hello, say hello back. It's no big deal. Oh, I forgot she got boundaries. She can't say hello. Okay. Lauren is making herself look like an idiot on this show. She tells him, I don't care. So they go back and forth with each other in front of everybody. And this was not the place or time for them to be doing this. They should be talking to each other one-on-one, off camera. And quit acting the fool. Oh, she needs to quit acting the fool over this man. I don't understand. I don't know. So they keep going back and forth with each other. And at some point, Lauren told him that she is feeling attacked. I don't know why she's feeling attacked. All they're doing is talking about a text message, and he's standing more than 6 feet away from her. But she says she's being attacked. Emily tried to jump in and give advice. Orion said Lauren has been checked out for a while, and that annoyed Lauren. Austin tried to jump in. Lauren's still talking about her text message. Lord, when will this end? So the Lord finally heard my prayers, and they finally stopped going back and forth with each other. Emily said she does not want to be friends with her ex-husband. She said she don't want them to communicate. She said her and Brennan are living in 2 different realities, and they can't see where each other is coming from. She said it was calculated. Orion and Brian, they're now buddies. So now Emily's saying that Brennan was calculated. Orion has to defend his buddy. So Orion said to Emily, what was calculated? She basically said Brennan had a plot to follow. That's what Emily said. She told the men that they cut their process short. They cut the women's process short, and they decided everything, and the women had no shot. I see it differently, though. Austin, Orion, and Brennan, they simply did not like the wives that was chosen for them. That's how I see it. I don't think there was a plot. Orion never liked Lauren. He didn't like her at the altar, but he had to pretend that he liked her because he didn't want to look like an idiot. Or, he didn't want to look like an asshole. He was not attracted to her. He did not like her, like the fact that he didn't like her the way she looked, period. He wasn't attracted to her. And then he didn't like the fact that she slept with somebody after she applied to come on the show. And he didn't like her red face comment, that face comment that she made. So he didn't like her physically, and he didn't like her personality. He didn't like her at all. And Austin did not like Becca. He thinks she's controlling and demanding. And he's not attracted to her. He wouldn't have sex with her. He's not attracted to this woman. She said she was getting dressed, and he just walked by like it was nothing. He didn't even stop to peek, get a little peek. He was not attracted to her. He didn't like her. And Brennan thinks I think he thinks she's a slut. He don't want nothing to do with her. I think I heard somewhere where they said she kissed somebody else, and that's what turned Brennan off. Brennan don't want that. And then he says she's negative too. You don't want none of that. And with Claire and Cameron, Claire was not attracted to Cameron, and all Cameron wanted was sex. He thought she was pretty, and all he wanted was sex. But then he realized her personality was trash, and then he didn't like her anymore after that. Orion set Emily clear. He told her that he did not cut anything short. It was just not what he wanted. See, he said Lauren was not what he wanted. And these are the most honest words he's ever spoken. He said he found this out on day 2. When he saw her at the altar, he wasn't attracted to her. So he decided, let me get to know her. And then when he started to get to know her, he didn't like her. He didn't like her personality. And the more time he spent with her, the more he didn't like her. And when he said this, he found out on day 2, that this is not what he wanted, Lauren made an ugly face. But thank the Lord, she ain't saying nothing. Thank the Lord she didn't say anything. Becca said the women came armed and ready to make the marriage work, but the men did not match the level of their commitment. Becca, the guys just did not like y'all. They weren't attracted to y'all. They did not like y'all. And then y'all personalities just made them check out. There was no plot. Austin told her that he feels personally attacked. See? He feels personally attacked. That's all he cares about. The cameras. How he look on the camera. He don't care about Becca. Austin said he did his best to make the relationship work. You did your best to make the relationship work. You told her that she was going to burn in hell. And every day you promised her sex and didn't give her any sex. That was your best? That's not your best, is it? Emily told him that the men's priority was for themselves. She said their reputation was for themselves. All they thought about was their reputation. And they were wanting to give up. And they wanted to take the easy way out. She's talking about Brennan. He wanted to take the easy way out. They wanted to make, and they wanted to make themselves feel better. That's what Emily said. And she's talking about Brennan. Orion butt in and was trying to respond to Emily, but Lauren finally came up with some responses about him not wanting to be with her after 2 days. Lauren said, if you were wanting to be done on day 2, how come you told me on day 3 that you were catching feelings? She said, on day 4, you were crying in my arms. On day 5, you were thanking me for having patience with you. On day 6, you were saying, I don't have your back. She said, why lie to me? You should have just left on day 2. Then they start to argue. Austin tried to jump in and Lauren let him know that his thoughts were not wanted. Lauren went on a rampage and they just let her get it all out. They allowed her to just speak her truth. When she was finally done, she wiped her tears from her eyes and she was good. But she still had a sour face. I don't know what she wants from Orion. She cussed him out. She tell him off. She had her say. What else do you want from Orion? And I don't think Lauren will ever get over this. Austin said he just wants everyone to be friends. Wishful thinking, Austin. So now Michael meet up with a friend to talk about decision day. And he talked about the negative emotions he is feeling when thinking about decision day. He's feeling fear, uncertainty, discomfort, concern. His positive feelings are excitement, optimism, and joy. He said he is hoping the positive will outweigh the negative. So he doesn't know if he will say yes or no. But his friend gave him some, a good little pep talk. Next we see Becca. Becca is in her apartment talking to her therapist on the phone. She told the therapist that she saw Austin the night before and he looked so cute she wanted to kiss him. She blamed her anxiety for the reason why they broke up. The therapist reminded her that you can't trust Austin. Austin's a liar. And Becca does what she does best. She starts to cry. The therapist told her that she needs to get back to being herself. In her confessional, she is talking about what a great person actually, Austin is, and that he is hot. And she will not be getting over Austin anytime soon. Michael and Chloe. Chloe rented a cabin for them They are chilling on the deck talking about decision day. Michael told her that he is trying to see what their lives will look like together. Chloe told him that they are great together, and she thanked him for going through the process with her. She basically wants him to know that she is going to say yes on decision day. So now the ladies, Claire, Emily, Becca, and Lauren. The ladies did a photo shoot to make themselves feel better. They all put on lingerie and took pictures. I did not like this. The lingeries were too skimpy. I think Claire was the only one that didn't show the bottom half of her. Smart move, Claire, because everybody else that showed the bottom half of them looked hideous, looked disgusting. I didn't like it. They are not attractive enough to wear G-strings. The strings up their butt. Ooh, it was horrible. It looked horrible. Okay? Next, Michael and Chloe, they are at the apartment, and they are getting ready to leave to go back to their own apartment because it's the next day's decision day. Michael is talking in circles, pretending like he doesn't know what he's going to do on decision day. I think Michael has already made up his mind what he's going to do. He made up his mind weeks ago what he was going to do. Claire is not saying it directly, but she is trying to let him know that she is going to say yes on decision day. So now it's decision day. The experts are sitting around talking, and they're talking about Michael switching up and not being sure that he wants to be married after they gave him a second chance. So then Michael and Chloe shows up. Chloe talked about Michael doubting whether he wants to be married or not. And she said having an animal farm and adopting kids is what she thought about when she was single. But now that she's married, she's going to rethink that. She's trying to tell him, don't worry, don't say no because I'm going to have an animal farm and kids and that's overwhelming you. Don't say no because of that. We can rethink that. We can revisit that. Michael told them that he think about things and analyze things, and he has to feel comfortable in order to make a decision. PC, Pascal, told him to stop analyzing things so much. And then Dr. Pia told Michael that when you talk about Chloe, you glow. They are trying to force these two to stay together. They're trying to force Michael to say yes. So Chloe said yes, Michael said no, Dr. Pepper cried, PC told Michael that he's disappointed, and that was the end of the episode, and this is the end of the entire season. I am going to watch the tell-all. I can't wait for that. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.